Okay, we're going to skip problem 430 and we're going to go on to problem 431 in the book, just to give us one more practice at doing some activities, establishing rates, product costing using activity-based costing and their rates from the drivers. Alright, so this problem, we've got a bank. They've got 4 activities lined out. They tell you what the drivers are. Here's the total cost. Here's how much those drivers happen. And here's their 3 products and how many units of each product. So we're going to go ahead and cost out these 3 different products. It wants us to calculate, the problem asks us to calculate the rates. So we'll do that first in the first video. Then we'll use the rates to calculate the cost of each product. Pretty simple, right? Then we're not going to do 3 because all we're really interested in this class is establishing the rates, figuring out overheads, figuring out unit costs. So let's get right to calculating the rates. And to do that, we will need from page 193 our activities and our drivers and how much they cost and how much of each driver we do. So there we go. You may want to get your book out because I'm going to take this away so I can write. Okay, so for this problem, we've got 4 rates. So let's figure out the rates first, so before we go on to calculate the actual costs of things. So we've got the ATM service, and we've got the computer processing, and we've got issuing statements, and we've got customer inquiries. Alright, so what we need to do is take the amount we spend on them, divide them by the activity capacity, and we'll figure out our rate. So for providing ATM, it costs $100,000. And we're going to divide that by how many transactions go on, and that's 200,000 ATM transactions. So that means the rate for that is 50 cents per transaction. Alright, for computer processing, it says we do 1 million in computer processing. And how much of that do we do? 2.5 million transactions. 2,500,000. So 1 million divided by 2.5 million is 40 cents per transaction. Alright, next thing is issuing statements. They say it costs $800,000 to issue the statements. And they say how many statements they send out. Yep, they send out 500,000. So 800,000 divided by 500,000 is $1.60 per statement. And finally, we have customer inquiries. So when customers inquire, it ends up costing them a total of $360,000. And how many inquiries did they get? 600,000. So that is 60 cents per, I'm sorry, 600, it's telephone minutes is what that is. It's not number of inquiries, it's telephone minutes. So 360,000 divided by 600,000 is 60 cents per minute. Alright, so there's our rates. So now we can go apply those to products, assuming they use them. They would get 50 cents per ATM transaction, 40 cents per transaction, $1.60 per statement, and 60 cents per telephone minute. So we're going to go on and work part 2 of problem 431 in our next video.